Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're looking at an app I'm sure you've seen popping up everywhere, Gold Drills.
Oh yeah, it's all over social media feeds.
It is, and it promises easy money, casino style. So our mission today is to use an honest user review to figure out, is this a legit way to earn some side cash, or is it something else?
Right, and we're working from a transcript of a pretty detailed review that gets into some real user frustrations.
Yeah.
And it all boils down to one question. What do you absolutely need to know before you even think about downloading it?
Okay, let's unpack this. So first impressions. The app looks really good.
It does. Very professional.
Flashy graphics, tons of different slots and games. It really gives you the feeling you're using a high-end, legitimate platform, like a premium play and earn app.
And what's fascinating here, and kind of deceptive, is that the professional look isn't just a veneer. The review confirms Gold Drills isn't just a game, it's a real, actual online casino.
A real casino.
And get this, it's licensed in Curacao.
And that right there, that's the pivot point. We need to stop on that for a second. Because people download this thinking it's a casual earning app.
Just a game, yeah.
But when you see it licensed in Curacao, that tells you something completely different and really important.
It does. It means that while it's technically legal, it's operating out of a jurisdiction that's, well, it's known for having very minimal regulatory oversight.
So not a lot of rules.
Not a lot of rules,
Yeah.
and almost no consumer protection. Unlike other more regulated gaming hubs, if you have a problem, you have very little recourse. It instantly shifts this from a fun app to a genuine gambling platform with all the risks that come with that.
And that context just changes everything, doesn't it? It's not about earning pocket money anymore. It's about engaging in high-risk gambling where the house rules are, everything, and your legal protection is basically zero. So here's where all the user reviews seem to line up. The biggest source of frustration is the withdrawal process itself. People report winning, they see the balance in their account, but then they realize getting that money out is almost impossible.
Right. And the source material confirms that cash outs are possible, technically. You can use crypto or e-wallets. But, and this is a huge but, they are so constrained. And this is where we get into these things called play thresholds.
Okay, yeah, break that down for us because that's the term that really trips people up. What does it actually mean?
They're often called rollover requirements.
Hmm.
So think of it this way. You win, say, $100. You can't just withdraw that $100.
Right.
You might be required to wager that money 10 times over. That means you have to place $1,000 worth of bets before your original $100 is even unlocked for you to take out.
Wow. So you have to risk your winnings over and over again.
Exactly. The constraints aren't just small fees. They're these mandatory betting structures that force you to reinvest, which, it dramatically increases the platform's chances of winning all that money back from you. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, that structure is the whole model. It's why you have to keep putting real money and time into the app. It just strips away any idea that this is play to earn. It's a true gambling platform.
So just to sum it all up for you, what you're looking at is a professional-looking app that's actually a real casino
Licensed in a place with minimal oversight.
and has mandatory play requirements that make it incredibly difficult to actually access any money you win.
The final critical piece of advice, and this comes directly from frustrated users, is just non-negotiable. If you still choose to play this, you have to treat it as high-risk gambling. Full stop.
Meaning you set strict limits.
Set strict limits on what you're willing to lose, and go in knowing the entire system is designed to keep your money.
And that leaves us with one last provocative thought for you to mull over. Considering how complex those rollover requirements are and the fact that the license is from a place like Curacao, how much recourse do you think a user really has if the platform just decides not to honor a large withdrawal, even if you did everything right? It's something to really think about before you hit download.